Hello, it's Mervi. A while back I prepped a bunch of these mini canvases. As you can see, my hand is very small and they almost fit in there, so they're very small canvases, and I just slapped some acrylic color on them in different colors, and I have been kind of I haven't known what to do with these very lovely canvases. Actually, that's the only one. But now I think I'm going to, I've been looking into different ideas for what kind of artwork to do on a mini canvas. Looking into different ideas, and it's been like I could do a landscape or more illustrative stuff, you know, some kind of cuddly animal illustration, simple, or maybe even abstracts, and I might do that. But today I think I'm going to try a subject I have been drawing quite a bit in the past few months, past couple of months, and yeah, a crow. So I'm going to make a crow artwork of this one, of the orange canvas. Let's see how that turns out. I'm going to use my acrylic markers. These are from Ohuhu, and I have used them quite a bit. My white one doesn't, it's empty, it's dried out, and I don't think the other ones are going to last for very long either. But for white details I have these jelly roll pens. Let's see if they work. If they don't, then they won't. I might use this pen brush. Huh? It didn't want to stay. I might use this pen brush as well. I like it quite a bit. There might be surprises. I might be surprised. I might surprise myself. I can see it here. No, it actually does work. So it's just a basic pencil, but in kind of neon-ish pink. So I'm not doing a full crow like here in this one, just the head basically. It's a considerably simple subject, so if you're looking for easy ideas, look into crows, because not too many colors and especially if you don't do the whole body, then it's pretty simple shapes. And I'm trying to do pretty loose, as far as I can, loose stuff, so no too many straight lines or anything like that. And, give it that feathery look. So that's why the short strokes. I might do something for the background too, maybe some kind of abstract thing, but let's see what happens. So there's something I want to talk about. The other day someone here on YouTube. I'm not going to name names because I don't know. Anyway, someone here on YouTube was talking about how they want to make, and I think it's not an uncommon subject. I think many people who make art, who want to be maybe more professional about art, not just hobby art. Just hobby art. Hobby arts are good to do too. Don't think it's a just hobby art. So, so someone who wants to be more of a professional artist, maybe an illustrator, it's a common thing to, common theme for people like myself too, to want to come up with some sort of you know, distinct style. Which is understandable because, you know, you want to be recognizable, and in commercial settings it is easier to, you know, it's easier to sell your art if you, or illustration work, if you have a very distinct style. People will know what they get if they hire you to do artwork. But yeah, there was a bit of discussion about trying to bring like the more artsy stuff, your artsy artwork, whatever that means, along, make it similar to, or make your more artsy art more similar to what you make your illustration work. Make illustrations and artwork seem, you know, oh, this is the same person who has drawn this more artsy artwork, and this is the same person who has drawn this illustration work. So yeah, I'm adding something on the background too. And to have a very distinct style, as I said, and to like have a style, you know, find your style, whatever that means. I have talked about that before in some of my videos about, first of all, it's my belief that if you just draw and paint, or whatever you do, make collages or whatever, the style will kind of find you, rather than you have to find your style. It finds you. Rather than, you know, forcing yourself into a style, just let it come or happen. But also, well, first of all, I forget who it was, but I remember it was someone like established musician or composer, maybe. I think it was someone, a composer. I saw this person, a famous person, and I don't remember who it was anymore. So this person was talking about, I keep messing things up because this difficult color in that. This person was talking about how they think that it was about musicians, young composers, young musicians, how they shouldn't box themselves in, especially young ones, the new ones, to be like, okay, now I'm a jazz artist. I have to from now on I have to be a jazz artist, for instance, whatever. I don't remember, but it was about music, so that's why jazz. And this person was like saying that you should explore and experiment and try different things, especially when you're starting out, but maybe later on, I think, because it's just silly to box yourself in from the start, and you know what, other people will box you in, so why do it to yourself? I'm gonna use some red here now. And I agree with that. You shouldn't also in these arts, you shouldn't try to box yourself in so fast. So I started to think about the famous Finnish artist Tove Jansson, artist and author, children's story author. She's best known for Moomins, Moomin Trolls, and those characters, and those illustration works and those stories she wrote. But she was also, she did other kinds of art too. She did all kinds of art, actually. She did self-portraits, lots of self-portraits. She did other portraits, or people portraits. She did abstracts too. She had a very strong abstract face at a point. I don't remember the years, but if you go to her website, her website, she's not alive anymore, but the official Tove Jansson website, tovejansson.com, you will find the years, and you can check out the art, some of the art at least. There's a gallery which features different types of art. She did also big mural work, and those artworks didn't feature Moomin characters. And they weren't necessarily, well, it depends on which Moomins you know, because if you know the Japanese anime style Moomins, then you might be like, these are very different kind of artworks. But if you know the way she drew Moomins, then you might realize that there's not that much. Well, I mean, there are differences, but it's not that big. Not that big differences. Not that like big gap between her other artwork and the Moomin artwork. And I doubt she... I don't know. Actually, I don't know, but I really doubt she felt that need. Or at least she probably got over with it, over with needing to kind of make same kind of portraits as she makes, self-portraits as she makes, as she made her Moomin characters. I don't think she was trying to box herself in that sense. Yeah, the Moomins became the commercial hit. Although, in my understanding, she, like mural work and all that, she did, those were commercial works too. Maybe not as well known these days, but she was paid for them, I believe. So it's not like the other artwork was, you know, hobby, not paying anything for her kind of stuff. So this is the chair, one of the chair bands. This is the mid-weight. There's 3 of them in this set, and I didn't use the thickest or the thinnest for this one. So yeah, I don't think you need to box yourself in, especially if you are still kind of working on what sort of art you want to make and what sort of art people want you to make. Ooh, and I messed up. It's always a chance to mess it up when I start blending with my finger. Oh, I'm messing it up with the brush. But it's okay, I can fix it. Don't worry. I know you're probably now panicking there. Don't panic. You need to panic. Art is fun like that. You can make a mess and fix it, and then make more mess and fix it, and it actually makes art more fun, making a little mess. better not use my finger for blending this brush, although it blends it pretty heavily because it's wet. Yep. So I will use this brush pen to the acrylic markers. They will try to be like waterproof, but it takes a few moments. Like with acrylic paints, they are not immediately waterproof and they don't dry immediately. They dry fast but not immediately. So it's the same with the acrylic markers. When they are not fully dried, they are still blendable. Black acrylic marker and black brush pen, they're not quite the same color. The other one is the acrylic marker is more gray than the brush pen, which is pretty nice because I can create this sort of an effect with the brush pen. And I have to try something. Let's see how it works. Yes, it works. And this is what I like to do. I like to try different things, and then, you know, sometimes I mess up and sometimes it works out, and sometimes I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I didn't expect that. Make this background. It's a bit of an abstract background now, so I figured I will make it even more abstract. This is not the lightest pink in the set, but kind of, there's a very light kind of what do you call that? Light rose, maybe. So this is darker. This is this one, darker one, more pink. Kind of want to make this background even more abstract. But what am I gonna do? We'll see. It's full of surprises. What will happen next? I think I'll do something. Oh yeah. It becomes more abstract. This is the lightest light pink, whatever you want to call it. It's almost white. Not quite, but almost. I'll try something. This may go horribly wrong, but actually I'll try something first here. So this is Ohuhu, what is it called? Colored fine line pens. Waterproof pen sets. One of the colors, one of the pinks in it. I'm going to create a little, I don't know what to call this, a shadow of sorts, to make this bird pop a bit more from the background. I mean, it's already black, so it does pop from the background, but I don't know what I'm saying here really. I take the thickest of the jelly roll pens and I create some I don't know if you can see here, but I've used maybe in the same pen to create some structure to the feathers, to the bird. Letting go as an artist in art, I think it fits this whole, you know, don't box yourself in subject, because letting go, I like to try and paint all over the canvas, to the sides too. Because you're letting go of, like, if you're letting go of like expectations and your own and other people's expectations for your art, it frees you to make maybe even better art, and it frees you to learn stuff to improve your art. Because if you set yourself into one way of making art, so you feel like you need to make, like if Tove Jansson had felt like she only needs to make moments and make them the way she had started making them in the first place, which, by the way, she improved them quite a bit and changed the designs. Some of the characters, which English name I don't remember, I call them Hattivattiin. They're called Hattivattiin in Finnish, but they are those electricity beings. The funny kind of ghost-looking things. This is difficult. So she drew them very differently at first. I've seen a painting of those creatures, and I can see why she switched the design afterwards, because those were a bit too scary actually, and weird. So she allowed herself to improve and change and switch the styles, and she experimented. Like I said, she did abstracts and everything, so I like it. So yeah, she experimented with this, with different styles and different techniques and different subject matters, because I think she understood that if she lets herself to experiment that stuff, she can develop her art and herself as an artist. Because it's very easy to get stuck in certain ways. You don't want to be stuck in certain ways, do you? And it's okay to return to same subjects and to kind of practice those. Like I have been returning to these crows, so I'm trying here different things, the same subject in different ways. So it's okay to return to the same subjects and even repeat them. because that's another way to improve yourself, to return to subjects that you want to visit and explore. This takes a while. I might speed things up for you because I'm talking too much and I'm getting tired of that too. So I'm just filling this with this abstract mark making stuff. There's no real plan here, just kind of what feels nice, feels good to me. What else could I do? I like this, for some reason I like these simple lines. I think they are very dynamic, I guess. Very enlightened crow. Kind of simplicity gets overlooked, but it can be the most effective thing you do, just simplifying things a bit. I don't think I'm going to add anything more to that because if I do, I feel I might overdo it, mess it up. I'll add my here M.E. that is Mervi Eskelinen, first name, last name, or it could be my middle name is Emilia, so Mervi Emilia too. Sometimes I went with M.E.E. because of that, but I also find it funny because my signature is me. I like it. I actually like it. It turned out pretty nice. I think I'm going to do maybe something similar with the rest of them, or at least a few of them, to make the canvases, to make a little series of things, but you know, I don't know yet what else to draw on these. If you have ideas, maybe on a specific color, I have black, I have green, I have yellow, I have neon pink. I have, it doesn't look as neon pink on camera, maybe. I have blue. So if you have ideas of what this kind of stuff I could do with them, or maybe even other kind of stuff, drop those ideas in the comments. And yeah, what are your thoughts on, you know, boxing yourself in, and about Tove Jansson? Maybe let me know. Okay, I've rambled enough. I've done lots of art today. I'll see you around, and remember to breathe. Bye bye.